My hair is getting to a Palmer state of emergency. Oh God, look at this. I don't know. I'll sort it soon. Anyway, welcome to the Salford story. If you're enjoying it, drop a like. From the intro, simple, clean, cut, unlike my hair, which is a bloody mess. Right then, welcome back to the Salford story. Welcome back. Saying that twice in one sentence is a strange thing to do, but that's how we're starting today. Now, we last met during the game at Warrington. As I said at the start of the season, we were going to fly through fixtures and results this season to get us closer to, hopefully, progression. That's the key to the narrative this time round. So, since we last met, a couple of draws in there, a 3-3 against Buxton, a 0-0 against Hyde, amongst quite a lot of wins, actually. The FA Cup Trophy first round, we got through the qualifying, then got knocked out to Kings Lynn, 3-2. I don't know how that happened, but okay. We've just come off the back of a loss against Marine, so actually, it could have been better, but we've obviously that loss there has hurt us a little bit. Liam Davis is banging in the goals for us, as you can see there. He's got a blue face. He hasn't got a blue face there, though. Why has he got a blue face? The mystery of the blue face. But you can see that we are in 4th place. We are 7 points off the top. We're quite. I want. Do I say this? We're quite comfortably in the playoffs. So can't see us slipping out of there anytime soon. We have two I'm going to say relatively easy games today. I've picked them out for that said reason. We play Bedworth and Hednesford. As you can see there, they're both 21st and 22nd in the league. So it should be 2 easy wins. I'm trying to highlight some of the better players in our team. And we've gone back to the 4-4-2. Now, a lot of people have been whinging at me, going, look, I like what you're doing there with your team, but it's all a little bit too attacking for my liking, as I just changed the defensive playmaker, or the deep line playmaker, to an advanced playmaker. Yes, we've gone back to the 4-4-2. It's something that I've been toying with for a while now, and I finally think it's the right thing to do. The 4-4-2, you're right, it is what gets us through. I've been playing it throughout all these matches. If you just take, let's pick the 6-2, for example, at Skill and Coalfield. If we just take a quick look at the formation, 4-4-2, they went with a 4-3-3. It didn't do it for them. It didn't happen. Actually, in that game, we did very well. Scored a lot of our shots, considering we had 10 shots on target, 6 goals. So, as mentioned, if we can get through today's game without any kind of hiccup, I mean, as I said before, Bedworth, bed and head. I mean, there we are. We're linking it back in. How do we do it? How does it work in my brain? That's the big question. Right then, the first game against Bedworth, they are, as said, 21st in the league. They only won 8 games this season out of the 26 they've played. So let's make sure they don't win 9. Quick change as well. Elliot Pond is going to play instead of Hallahan. I like Hallahan, but I like Pond more. Probably change that at half time. So. Right then, Mr. Webber is on the bench to be brought on at any point necessary. Right then, also, a little bit of news. Gareth Seddon has now officially retired. It happened about a week ago in game. He's going to become a coach for the under-21s. It's actually going to happen this time. I went to the board, I went, can we have some coaches for the under-21s? They went, tell us why, because I think we need them. Okay, it was a weird comment. It shouldn't have got to that point. So we're going attacking. The instructions look as such. We're exploiting both of the flanks. We're going to be a bit more expressive, but we're playing fairly narrow. Keep it compact. We can change the wingers to wide midfielders if we need to, but I quite like to have them a little bit more sort of roamy. I feel like if you play them as wingers, they kind of express themselves a little bit more than if you play them as wide midfielders. So, as long as we're dominating the game, that should be fine. Oh, and also, I've been playing in the sort of the more modern 2D, and I quite like it. So I don't know. I ask this sort of every game, but I don't think I've asked it on Football Manager 2016. What do we think? Do we think this 2D? Are we going to change the face of Football Manager 2D videos? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Davis with it on this right side. Do you know what? I don't dislike it. I think it's a little bit more animated, and I quite like that about it. Giver in, ball in, Pond, Davis at the back post. He's been scoring goals for fun this season. 22nd goal of the season, Liam Davis. I spoke about him last episode, which seems like a long time ago now for me, but he's still been banging in the goals. 22nd of the season. Pondy creates a distraction and Davis prods home. The stands are packed. They're not packed. They're never packed. So just over 5 minutes in, we're already dominating the game and things are they're on the attack. Fadzine, Nelson on this right side, ball played into the middle, just about cleared. Devaney, ball in again, Nelson at the back post. We've cleared it, sort of. They're coming forward again though. I do feel like if we get the ball, we'll probably score again. Nelson on it, Lynch with a good save, and Dickie Laundry, who's playing it right back today, hits it clear. So I like the way the ball comes at me. It's quite threatening, but I quite like that. I quite like to be threatened as I watch football. Dickie Laundry, ball in, back post. Clark's just going to get there. Lukey Clark on the ball. He's been very good for me this season, as Lukey Clark. Giverin, he doesn't score goals normally, but he has done on this occasion. Luke Giverin, second goal of the season. I think he got 2 last year as well. A superb assist by Mr. Clark, and that makes it 2-0. Let's take a look at that again. Clark with it, spins on an axis. Well, not really. Giverin, good first touch, and right-footed, sort of passes it in the net. The keeper, I'd be disappointed if that was look at the stat they are loving it over there. Oh, Bedworth are, they're coming forward again, and Dickie Laundry, I tell you, he's hung them out to dry. Thank you. Pondy with it. He's got Davis in the middle if he can stay onside. Pondy went alone. It was greedy by Elliot Pond, but look, he's one of those players. He's one of those Messi, Ronaldo type characters. He does it all himself. Selfish, but handsome. The Elliot Pond story. Elliot, if you are watching, Mr. Pond, I know you follow me on Twitter, then, yeah, that's your first book. Although it should be called On My Pond, really. On My Pond. It's taken this many episodes for me to do that. Right, then at half-time, I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, lads. Admittedly, this is a game we should be winning, but as you know, because you've been watching, all too often, we haven't won. Now, just in case you don't like the 2D, sort of the newish 2D, we're going to put it into Classic, and there was the switch for you there. So now, I guess you can, in the comments section, let me know. I'm going to let the people with voices, by which I mean typey fingers, be the judges of all of this. Giverin scored again. He never does that. The cameras turn up, and he's like, I better build a performance. He's basically the Newcastle United of my team. What's that, Sky here? Yeah, I might as well play well. Look at that. Tell you what, there seems like there's more people in the ground these days. Pondy heads it down. Oh, and what an assist, unlike Elliot Pond, as we've discussed before. And Giverin scores. 3-0 to the good. Getting closer to the top of that table. It's so unnatural for me to be so pleased with the proceedings. Let's bring up the match stats. Are we dominating? Not as much as you might have thought. I don't think anyone would have predicted that. Curious. Ball play through. Belkin Sop on it. Lynch with another good save. That's 2 saves, actually. Worth noting that. Mr. Lynch has made 2 saves in our net today that if he hadn't made, this could be a very different story. Or narrative. Ball played through. Belkin Sop beats this time. Jay Lynch not able to keep it out. At that point, then, I think we're going to make a couple of changes. We'll bring on... Do you know what? We're going to bring on Craig Tidy. I feel like we've been missing him. We'll bring Mr. Webber on for Pondy, who's not scored today. And George Miller can come on for McLaughlin. There we go. Lovely. Triple change with 20 minutes to go. What am I thinking? I'm thinking the game's won, folks. And usually the time ticks down and I'm sat going, where's the time going? Where's the time going? Not today. Davis, Webber's in the middle. Can it be the moment? Webber. Oh, he's in the bar. Danny Webber. I've been tweeting Danny Webber, asking him to do an interview on this channel. Imagine. Can you bloody imagine? Let's see if he's replied. Just have a quick look. Nope. I can't believe at Daniel Webber 81 is yet to reply to me. If only people could tweet him to irritate him enough to agree. Is that how Norman interviewers do it? I don't imagine that's how Parkinson or Jonathan Ross gets his people. Tweet him right, Tom Hanks, tweet him. It probably doesn't happen like that. Anyway, a 3-1 win. Very pleased with it. That keeps us in 4th place, keeps us in the hunt for the automatic spot, actually. And Liam Davis now, most goals in the league, equals with Greg Pearson. Greg Pearson. Do you know what? We could just sign him. That's the daftness of this league. We could just get him in. Do we just sign him? I mean, logically, we probably should sign him. Nah, because then you'd have to drop the Pond and Webber, one or the other. No, you can't be doing that. Although they've got a central midfielder that I could potentially steal. 18 natural fitness. It shines brightly, and so it should. So here it is. Look, Gareth Seddon has agreed terms with Salford to become our under-21s coach. Good. I like it. Welcome, Gareth. As you can see, he's got all the attributes to do this role to a magnificent level. Oh. Actually, no, coach. He's coming in as a coach. And actually, the coaching attribute-wise, he's not that good. Managerially, coaching, brilliant. Attacking coaching, ignore the tactical. I'll put my hand in the way. That's not going to help anyone. But there we are. He's on board. He's the first coaching appointment I've made, I think. Things can only get Webber. Can only get Webber. Should I start him in today's game just to be a maverick? Matthew Challoner hasn't turned up for training. I will issue a warning. I'd fine him a week wages, but we don't pay him. Oh, he's accepted his warning. Good. It's quite difficult to discipline players who are on no money per week. They only get money if they play. I'll play him then. And then, if he doesn't do well, I'll release him. Welcome to North Korea. I don't know if that, I've never been. I don't know if that's how it works. Right, Pondy didn't quite put in a performance I was anticipating there, and I think we'd all like to hear the Only Get Weber song. So, yeah, made that change. That's switcheroo. Sorry. Has Danny Webber tweeted me yet? Nope. Willie Webber? Probably not. Right, we've already sort of done some changes before the game's begun. So I think this is the team we're going to go with. I quite like it. I like the way that Watkins, Clark and Kante are doing quite well at the back there. Neither on a 7 rating this season, but a lot of players are, and I think that's worth noting. I think one of my favourite players this season is Gary Farrell. Oh, well, I think we're all... 7 assists for Gary Farrell. Got a notification. Wasn't Danny Webber. Right then, a game against Hednesford. We're going to call them Hednesford today. I was going to come up with a nickname, but Hednesford's fine. I'm going to say we owe them after the last match we played them in. Don't remember it. So I don't know what happened in it. Do you know what? Let's find out what happened in it. I've said we owe them after last time. What happened last time? What happened last time we played Hednesford? Was it this season? They beat us 2-1. Kyle Perry. Gareth Seddon scored. Oh, God, we know what happened to him. Is Mr. Perry playing today? Perry? No, he's not. Scared. Run away. Or maybe he retired with an injury. Who knows? Let's pull that table out a bit. Oh, it's like a Christmas dinner. How far can we do it? There we are. Oh, chance for maybe. Watkins Clark, though, did very well. And Lynch now on the ball. Let's see what his distribution's like. Let's focus up on this. That, I'll tell you, that was top distribution. That was like Amazon's Prime delivery service. Clark with it now. Davis with it. Poole onto it. Poole with a shot at goal. And Parton with the save. Give her in. Ball back in. Poole's there again. And it's cleared. Henderson. Jordan Henderson has gone down the leagues since his time at Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp, not a fan, obviously. And now Henderson plying his trade at Hednesford. By the way, it's not really Jordan Henderson. That was... I don't think it is. Danny Webber with the ball, plays it back to Mr. Clark. Clark with it now, pulling this right-hand side. Got some space to manoeuvre into if he wants to venture his way forward. Clark with it again, though. McLaughlin, but controlling the midfield very nicely. Danny Webber, ball into Davis. Davis with a shot at goal, and Parton makes a save. I don't know why I'm saying it like that for. Crowley throwing deep in our half. Crowley with it. Ball into the front post, and Carney hits the post. Though Gage Carney was off. Gage Carney. Oh, he sounds like a rebel. What's your name, mate? Gage. My name's Gage. Can I ring you? No, don't bother ringing me. Why not? Because it'll be engaged. Top comedy. Top comedy. For those that are watching these videos and going, it's not as funny as it used to be, I understand. Right, second half. I didn't really make any changes at half time. And by that I mean I didn't do anything. I just clicked good team talk. Let's carry on. I should have been more assertive. In fact, we can do that now, actually. Touchline team talk. Assertively say, get creative. If someone brings me a paper mache, I'm going to be well pissed off. Henderson ball in. Crowley at the front post has scored. Right, we're changing this up. Attack. Wide midfield attack. Fullbacks attack. Oh, don't do this. No, don't make me watch the highlight. Fullback attack. Fullback attack. And then Elliot Pond for Davis. That's controversial. Bloody hell. Oh my God. Taking off our top goal scorer in the league this season for Elliot Pond. Chance. Not to us. Oh, Kerr's on it. To Henderson. Ball through. Carney. How does this happen to me? Lynch with a good save. Is that loss against Marine? Our confidence was so high. We lost against Marine. And now it's all gone to pot again. Now, yeah, we won one. But Bedford were rubbish. Bedworth. Do you know what? They're so bad. I don't even remember what their name was. Kerr with a... Oh, what the... What's gone on? Oh, I don't care. Comedy. So the ball's played in. Crowley. It's just... The marking becomes non-existent. Lynch not on it at all. A 2-0 defeat, admittedly away from home. The conditions, I don't know why we're playing on some sort of sandy surface. It's like they've put it's like AstroTurf. Fourth place. How is this picking happen? And why is it always to the teams that are down the bottom? I played Sutton Coldfield recently, beat them 6-2. I mean, and then we come against Hednesford. Yeah, they're great. Minus 14 goal difference, pissing rubbish. And we lose 2-0. I'm going to bollock them after this. Absolutely bollock them. I'm sick of it. I'm going to let them know this just isn't good enough. Because I've got a mission statement to get promoted this year. We ain't going to do it if we're drawing. It looks like other people drop points as well, though. We're not going to do it if we're drawing. Right, aggressive. You were not good enough tonight. That was the sort of match we should be winning. Oh, Challoner, not sent up for training. No, he's like, oh, I feel so upset about. Shut up! I might just release you. Honestly, I'm sick of it. Right, that's it. Series over. No, I'm joking. Right, that's the end of today's episode. 2 matches, 1 win, 1 loss, and a partridge in a coaching job under 21s. That partridge being Gareth Seddon. So, what can we take from today's episode? Danny Webber still yet to tweet me. At Dr. Benji, at Daniel Webber 81. If you've enjoyed today's episode, which has been filled with comedy, do leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Let's aim for 777 likes. 777. Let's see if we can hit the jackpot. We love with care. We Dr. Benji. Until next time, this episode's been a bit weird, but I still think it was alright, wasn't it? I mean, let's see what the reviews say. Daniel Nittel had a bad day. He had a bad day. Who is he? He's the striker for the team. He had a bad day. Okay.